Alright, hello everybody, my name is IANISIN, welcome back to Dishonored 2. Now, we left off where we took care of the Crown Killer, which was actually Alexandria Hypatia in the Admire Institute. And more than likely, she's with us on the Dreadful Whale alongside Megan Foster. And I chose to rescue her, or free her, from that demon killer inside of her, instead of actually killing her. I made a counter serum, which was actually infected blood, heated it up, put it inside the serum, injected inside Hypatia, and destroyed the Crown Killer inside her. So now she's free from that killer. And here we are back on the Dreadful Whale, get ready to meet Hypatia, hopefully, and Megan Foster, and see how, or plan out how we can find Anton Sokolov and deal with Kirin Jindosh. So, let's do it. 100 coins. Dang, thanks, Megan. So Hypatia is with us. I'd feel so bad if I actually chose to kill her, because she's a good person. You know, just, you think that this killer is just like her completely, like no heart, just pure evil. But there's actually a good person inside of that killer. There's a killer on the outside and a nice person on the inside. So I'd feel really bad if I actually chose to kill her, because she wouldn't be able to make any, you know, medicines or cures for the miners. If you've been listening about her work. I just feel so bad. I'm gonna do it in the full game, but still, I'm just gonna bite my tongue and say to myself, it's just a game, it's just a game.
Tivia, watch the faces of those who bow the most deeply, or some such. You might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms, just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Admire.
Good. Luca Abel, the Duke, he was the reason why that Crown Killer got inside her, because he tricked her into, should say, injecting herself with the solution or the potion that she was going to give the miners. But, you know, she ended up poisoning herself. So she may look normal, but I guess when she's by herself, she turns into a killer. So I gotta find some crank wheel and deal with some leak in the engine room.
What did I do? What did I do? All these faces and the Duke's voice. Oh, you're here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Stay with me a moment.
I will. I'm gonna take your solution if you don't mind. 6 of them. Heck yeah. I wonder if I stop this and then turn it back on, it'll probably be considered a lore. Or an autograph. I get that trick sometimes in games. You know, I'll turn it back on. You were probably enjoying it.
Hypatia, what can you remember? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He might be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jindosh. That man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Admire. Thank you.
Dude, I definitely feel bad for killing her. If I chose to do that. It's like the game really wanted me to, but when I chose to talk to Dr.
Megan must be up on...
Varso, you know, it gave me an option to investigate a serum to free her from that killer.
Deck.
I'll talk to Megan in a minute. I just want to explore more. Okay, I hear this leak. Yep, that's where it is. Nice maintenance, Megan. It's like she just stuck it in there, just decided to give up. Okay, let me find this crank wheel. And at the same time explore the Dreadful Whale to see if there's any more, or any new, you know, lores and, you know, other stuff. Maps and stuff. Findings and autographs. See, Admire Institute. Nope, no. Some of this stuff's probably from the last Dreadful Whale mission. I've more than likely read most of these. There's probably some that are new. Just probably gonna look through them just in case.
That wasn't here before. Botany and diseases.
Well, it clearly was, because it didn't show the botany. It didn't show a lecture on Bloodfly Fever 1 for findings or lore. I think it counts as a lore, that book.
Ramsey and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go. As assassins go, the Crown Killer was messy, vulgar. The Duke wanted people afraid.
I'm coming for you soon. You're the reason why that demon got inside her.
Hypatia did terrible things under the influence of her formula, but she's free now. We'll find you, Anton.
One genius and another genius. Kill one, save the other.
Jindosh invented the Silvergraph. Clever man. His invention's likely to outlive him. Jindosh lives in Upper Aventa. I'll have to take the carriage to reach his mansion.
So Aventa, it's a new district. Good.
Clockwork Soldiers must cost a fortune. If Jindosh finds a way around that, he'll make an army.
See, look at these things. They remind me of the Clockwork Soldiers in Death the Outsider. The bank job. They have these, like, long guillotine-like swords for, like, hands. Pretty much just like you saw in the very first mission. Where they, you know, introduced the Empress. They were the first people in line. And, yeah, they were like giant sabers for arms. Yeah, and it reminded me of the bank job. They had these, like, advertisement, you know, greetment-like voices. And this is the exact same note that I read in the bank job. It mentions the exact same way of how to, deal with it, which I decided not to, because I just didn't want to deal with the hassle. Okay, I already read that. If you want to read it, you can, but I already read it. Apparently, to the game, I've already read it. Yep. The Empress. Emily's mother's sister. Oh, there's the crank wheel. Let's go put this back really quick. And apparently I'm actually carrying it. It's not, I didn't actually, it's not in my inventory. There we go. Easy. More than likely, this is the exact same autograph from the last, searching from the Dreadful Whale. The same exact, Jindosh Clockworks autograph.
Dearest Emily.
Oh, okay, well, it said Jindosh Clockworks. I was thinking, it would have something to do with him instead of, Anton and the Crown Killer. Oh, that was new. I saw it in the corner of my eye. The reflection of my journey to the Pandician continent, number 2. Yeah, when it says that right there, that means it's new. Okay, that's old. I was gonna see if I can alert, any nearby sailors. Be a bit of a secret, but I guess there isn't. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, okay, another crank wheel. I guess that was just a backup. That's new. Okay, let's get the sleep dart ready. Because we're going to Aventa, that's a new district.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
All right, let's get underway. Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, harassing people who look like trouble.
You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station.
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Yes, but it's been years.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll see you after it's done.
Corvo, take care of this crazy man and his Clockwork Soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
Get a rewire tool at the black market shop. So we can pretty much stop the wall of light. Pretty much that electric trap. When I get a rewire tool, I'll be able to turn, enemy contraptions into friendly contraptions. Like the wall of light. Dang, this guy's dead. What the heck happened to him? Either blood flies stung him, a swarm of rats, ate him, or a Sarkonian guard decided to abuse their authority and kill him. My guess it was the rats. But either way, when you use a rewire tool on a contraption or anything in particular, like a like an alarm, it'll turn the shockwave against the enemy instead of you. The wall of light, like one zap, if you get close to it and you're dead. It turns red when it's hostile. Friendly, green. That means it'll attack the bad people instead of you know, you. Anybody that pretty much gets near it.
The Duke of Serkonos. Who else would it be? Malcontents are saying that our bridges are crumbling, that people are leaving our cities. But as I look out from the windows of the Grand Palace, I know these are lies. Serkonos is a land of riches. Yes, some people are poor because they're lazy. It's true that across our capital city, there are abandoned buildings full of blood flies. There have always been blood flies. There always will be. It's the way of the world. Things rot, fall apart. You squeeze out every drop of wine you can, then you pass it to nothing. Put that on my tombstone.
I will once I find you and kill you in your sleep. And I can get inside this apartment. Once you see a balcony, there's a good chance that you can go inside the apartment. Either the front door is locked, or it's blocked. So you have to like find another way around. And there's a painting already, and look who it is. The traitor Ramsay. God, that face, man. Imagine having that painting in your freaking living room. Just staring you down while you're trying to work. Hoping nobody heard that. Gutter feast. I got a feeling that's got to do with rats. White rats can be eaten for mana. No. I'm gonna eat a raw, dead rat. Or maybe a rat skewer. And it'll probably be considered, you know, mana. You know, when I get some of these runes, they're probably gonna cost a lot more. And they're probably going to use a lot more solution. So it might come in handy maybe later on. Because I got a feeling Ben Tom, the one I'm going for, it's, yeah, see, it costs like 5 runes. I have a feeling that's going to, you know, use quite a bit of it. Quite a bit of a solution. Slow down time. It's like when an enemy shoots you, the bullet stops. I should say you can just collect the bullet from the pistol that's being shot. That's cool. That's epic. But that's probably never going to be happening. I mean, I'll use it, definitely, but not, like, during that certain instance. Silver War Medal. That was 150 coins. Okay. So there's... Okay, see another one there. Right now, I'm seeing 4 guards. Let's go on this balcony. Nope. Okay. And the Duke did mention something about blood flies. I think I can see one right there. About infested apartments.
Why cover your face? Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Maybe. God, Duke, just shut up. You're the reason why, you know, Alexandria almost got possessed.
No matter what you do.
And killed. Actually, almost got killed, more like it. You tricked her into your utter convincing and injected, made her inject herself with her serum. And it turned her into a crown killer. But luckily, I helped and cured her. Okay. Well, I should say thanks for the heads up. Other than that, I can't wait to see you die. Go slow. Go slow! Oh my god, look how many there are. Yeah, go to the next one. You hear him? It sounds like TV static. In this, you know, screen right here. Inventories. No! I need to find some, Orban rum, the flammable, type of alcohol. Go away. Find another nest to hide inside. I need some orb and run, for God's sakes. If I just throw it at the nest, it'll just disintegrate all of them. Just keep swatting them. Keep swatting them.
Keep swatting them all. Several of these little creatures.
Okay, I think that's all of them. There was a bit of orb and rum in here. Seance notes, seance. Okay, whatever. Oh, blueprint. Combat sleep dart formula. Yeah, I should probably learn that once I get to the black market. Nice try. Try to steam me there. I need some orb and rum. Please give me some orb and rum. It's just cylinders. More sleep darts, so I got 4. Just the right amount for the amount outside. Bloodfly husk. That was only 5 coins. But the amber is 25. I think that's all of them. Huh. Never fear. Man with the gun's here. Oh, seriously? Come on. There's always a way faster, sneakier way, and a non, you know, reckless way. Always gotta find a solution. Okay, there's the outsider shrine. That pretty much considers 2 rooms. 2 rooms. So let me look around. About to say, that better not be a flammable, jar. Glass of wine. Apparently I've already read this. That's a little weird. Hope nobody heard that. I think this is the exact same thing. Yeah, Whispers from the Void. Whispers from the Void. Oh, that's just 1 and 2. Verse 1 and verse 2. Okay, let's get the 2 Outsider Shrine and get the bend time.
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh, the Duke's grand inventor. Once he was commissioned to make a toy for a 6-year Tivian noble girl. Jindosh worked for 3 months and built a machine composed of wood, brass, and the bones of several cats. It ran on a few drops of whale oil a day. The little girl was told she would have a special treat, and she was perfectly delighted until the moment it was activated. She lives at an asylum up at Dabaktha now, and will until the end of her days.
So whatever Jindosh created from that contraption he made, I should say made that woman turn insane. Okay, bend time. Yes, definitely get that. Stops time. Whoa, that takes up like 50% of solution. Yeah, you didn't see nothing there. $50 solution. Wow. Like half. Okay, let's use it again. No. Use the bend time first. Then use the sleep dart. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, you! Got you. Okay, go to sleep. Let's hopefully nobody sees me carry a body. Pick him up and run. See, look, you see it turn red? That means it's against me. Once I get a rewire tool and I put it inside there, boom. It's rewired. The Duke Rebel returns triumphant. Ugh. Yeah, go to hell. 3 guards, 1 veteran. Withered ryegrass. I have no idea what the heck that even is. The heck? Did you do this? Either way, good job.
You look like you're doing pretty well. Why not give me a coin? Appreciate it. I'll let you in on a secret. I saw people coming and going recently, looking for whale oil, up to something. I worked in the silver mines here until the dust got to my lungs.
That's probably why you're here on the street, pal. You got nothing left to lose.
So many people legging it from the city. The Grand Guard and the Howlers won't have anybody to tax or rob.
The Howlers. Yep, I've heard of them.
Everybody's got the willies now. Feels like the city might collapse.
Consider to the Duke, it probably will. Apartment gate, okay.
You
Why don't...
watch yourself.
Hey, you
The
too.
Grand Guard aren't too friendly to strangers.
And I doubt the Howlers are too. And I'm assuming... Yep. An apartment. I can go inside. But first, let me go inside the black market. Because I know there's more than likely something, you know, I can obtain. Hopefully I can rob her. Like, go on the other side of her. But the game's not that stupid. They know that the players like me are going to try that, but there's always some way of getting inside. Crossbow bolts, okay. I thought that for sure there'd be something right here. The silver pike. This must be something important. Empress Delilah's secret. So Empress Delilah, I guess it's not that great as people think. They just don't want to be under her death list.
I need protection. The Grand Guard doesn't do its job.
I can tell. Because...
Another of these shops was robbed. I'd hire guards if I could afford it.
I just dealt with 4 of them.
There's something familiar about you.
I've been away from Karnaca for a long time. I need a rewire tool, like the ones used by the Grand Guard. No questions. Clear?
Yes, sir. But I can't help you right now. I have people coming in, and I can't be responsible for their manners if you take my meaning. Paolo is coming by. See me later.
Understood.
You should go. We can do business another time. Like I said, Paolo is coming by. I think he's here. Hide yourself. They'll see you if you try to leave. Find a place to hide and we'll do business afterwards.
Who's Paolo?
They'll see you if you try to leave. Find a place to hide and we'll do business afterwards.
Okay, well I better position into a rat.
See you if you...
Unless it's one of the Howlers. I hear him. Oh, God. Ah, shit, I trapped myself. I've kind of trapped myself here.
I will never get used to it.
disgusting.
I need 8 new cutters. Short blades, the good stuff. Morley steel.
I know what you mean.
Do you? Because last time, you gave me some backwater foundry garbage that wouldn't hold an edge. And snapped against Grand Guard armor.
I got taken on that deal too. But I'll make it up to you, Paolo. Lop off maybe 10%?
30. Because I like you. By next week.
That's fair. I made a bad faith trade and I regret it. You'll have the cutters, I promise.
Good, good. These are strange times. Overseers in the Dust District, a witch empress, and these Clockwork Soldiers protecting their aristocracy. All bad for business. But if I get my way, Karnaca will be a different city a year from now.
I'm probably gonna kill these guys.
When I'm storming, really use mug.
Shut up. Don't talk to any of them. Because if I do, yep, that's it. Could try to kill one of them. But I should say I don't really want to risk that. Nah, they're too close. Nah, they're too close.
Maybe I'll take a day, just walk along.
Okay, whatever. Let me just see what she's got, then I'll go up to that apartment.
I'm told they robbed one of our shops. I'd like to see them try it here.
Oh, I was not in on it, so don't think that I was on it. Yes, get that. Okay, let's see what you got. Sleep darts,
A
yep.
pleasure to do business.
Getting that.
You won't be sorry.
Mostly for blood flaws.
A deal well made.
Solution. Okay.
You know, I sleep in the shop most nights.
That's
the
great.
city's not safe.
I can only get one, seriously? Okay, 400. Well, key to the ticket booth, okay. I'll need that to get the money. Pistol bullets, nah, they're everywhere throughout the game, so I'm just not even gonna bother. Okay, what's the kind of upgrades I can do?
You want blueprints for better weaponry.
Inflicts greater damage, puts an enemy to sleep instantly. Okay, so I got the blueprint, I hit continued, and then boom. It installed the upgrade as, you know, I hit OK. Alright, so I have it. So they're there at the very beginning, as soon as I, shop around in the black market. If you see it,
Sometimes I wish I had a
click on
grand
it.
inventor among my clients. But I've heard he's not so easy to please.
Kirin Jindosh, if that's what you're referring to. Quick reload speed, yes. Tightens dispersion, stabilizes pistol aim. Additional bullet, yeah. Let's get another one in there. Even faster reload. Nah. Enhanced objects with a second greater level of magnification. 2 bone charms, yep. And this one. Bolt
The
capacity,
situation in the
no.
Empire has driven the prices up, I'm afraid.
Gives you an advantage in locked sword contests, no. Each stun mine adds an additional, functions in an additional time. No. Immobilate enemies. No. Greater damage. Okay, that's it.
I shouldn't deal with strangers.
I hear blood flaws. I hear some. Yep. God, look at all of them. Kill them. Kill them all. Don't leave a single one of them alive. There's probably a nest right around the corner, if I had to say. Possess into this one before it stings me. Let me just see where it leads. Or how far it leads. I mean, I'm gonna go back and take care of them. Okay, that's a big nest. Okay, use the grenade. See, it did some good damage there. God, that one was right in my face. Okay, it burned that body. Good. Maybe I'll get something from his body. No. I was hoping I could maybe get a dry blood, amber. I just got a dry blood fly. Look at it. That's the eyes. I'm assuming that's the teeth. Imagine getting stung by that thing. Oof. That'd be terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go back and, take care of the rest. Where's the nest? Oh, God, it's right there. I got it. That's honey. Bloodfly honey. I'm just hoping there's something good inside this apartment. Because what I'm going through, it better be worth it. Unless it's glitched in the... Okay, God, it was behind the mattress. Okay, withered ryegrass. Still don't know what that is. Yeah, see, there's pistol bullets all over the place. So there's really no worth of even, purchasing them. I'm also going to use them just for, blood flies and the nests. I'm just hoping I didn't miss any, thing that I need to collect. Okay, there's the front door. Anything? Anything at all? Get that out of here. Wait. Oh, it's just a bunch of glasses. Cash register? I came in and opened the cash register? Seriously? Tibian ore. I'm hearing another bone charm. It must be right above me. Probably past it or something.
I ask nothing of you, but to remember always who you are. And who you can be.
Let's go this way.
Impressive how you managed to get there. Be careful. Those people with the oil tanks might still be around.
Thanks, friend. The apartment gate. That's probably what these howlers down here probably have.
You said whale oil. I got it for you.
I can shoot that. It'll cause a...
Not easy to pinch either.
No, you screwed up. It won't work without it.
Okay, I got an apartment key. A weak wall leading to the back of the black market. Oh, okay, so I can get in. I can get in behind her.
Another tank, not enough blast. You gotta trust me on this.
All right.
Hopefully I can maybe shoot this, and it'll...
Explosives. Never said I did. I'll go out again later and find some more.
Good. You can't rush jobs like this. It takes a smooth hand.
Can't piss around here forever either. Eventually some wanker will see us and the howlers will catch wind. But I hear you. One more tank.
That's it. Come on this way so I can...
Anybody stuck to the lot?
Someone's shooting at us!
Run into it. Let's go.
Better search this room thoroughly.
Or maybe not.
You cross one howler, you cross.
Get
Get your ass.
I got one. Let's use the spring razor on the other one.
Too late for her.
Got her. And too late for you as well. Letter from Bethy. This looks like the woman, you know, back in the chapter 2. Yeah, her and Cienfuegos. Like, what the heck? Cienfuegos is a burglar now? Dang. They love bringing her and this woman from the Red Camellia. Okay, let's see if that woman is... Okay, she's right there. Just say if I shoot these, or maybe explode them, then yeah, I can... Oh god. She didn't hear that. Thankfully. Okay, I guess I'll have to come back or something. That's done. For now. Okay, use this, and boom. Look. It's one of ours now. I can go this way, yeah. This might lead to an alternate, you know, play style. But I'm gonna be on my toes, there could be tripwires. I've seen this way too many times in the Sniper Elite. And yep, looky here. Oh god, it's that thing. That's probably what those were used for.
Lord. Someone should have come through already.
You'll tip off the mark.
How long we gonna wait for some lost aristocrat to stumble through?
Long as it takes. You wanna eat, right?
Maybe this ain't such a good spot for an ambush.
Guards shaking people down. More blood flies this year. People just ain't walking the streets anymore.
Getting hard to make a decent living.
I hear you there. Okay, bedtime. Instant sleep. Instant sleep. Anybody else? Ooh, there's one down there. Okay, I got you.
I need your help.
Oh, no you don't.
You there?
Something wrong?
Got you. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna be killing all of you. What's up? What's up there? Oh, I can shoot that. Maybe I'll kill these guys in the process. Cause she had something. Gray River. She was betrayed or something. Howling bolts. Whatever the heck those are. Howling bolts, what the heck they do? Oh, blinds enemies. Okay. What can I use it on? Not that. Wait. Time is slowed for longer, giving you a better chance to interact. Your movement speed is faster relative to the world's slower speed. Okay. You know what? I might just wait until I get, the semblance. Yeah, for the human possession. I might just wait. Yeah, I'll wait, and then I'll get everything else. They dead? Every one of them are dead. Now that is how you get the job done. Look at all those dead howlers. Serves them right. Alright, I'm inside another apartment. God. I think somebody's in here. You hear that, or it's Another Cienfuegos down below me talking.
Clean it up. Me, of course. As always.
I think I already read this one. I'm just looking to the right and see if it's considered, you know, not red. Bango Coastline. Okay, this one wasn't red. The Child Empress. Assuming that's referring to Emily. Emily Kaldwin. What did she do to deserve that? Tell me, what did she do to deserve any of that? I almost missed that. The Spy Master's axis of symmetry. I don't know. 200 coins. Conservatory. This was like 15 years before I went inside as Billy Lurk. Alright. Sorry. Black Bone Charm. Expansive Spirit. Maximum mana is increased. Yes. Equip that for sure. Now I got more mana. Or at least I think I do. Possesses one of the rats. I mean, it probably leads to the exact same apartment. Yeah, it probably leads to the same apartments, just... Yeah, see? Just another way of getting in. Okay, there's another one. Another apartment. There's a bone charm in this one too. Dang. It's supposed to be a short world. Well, I don't think so. It's probably just now beginning. There's a code. And I think the middle number we have to guess. Yep, the middle number we gotta guess. Metronome, might as well. So it's 2 something 9. 209. Gathering of the Regenters. Whatever. Silver ingot. Dang, that's like 150 coins. Corey Brockburn. Everything in the safe. Well, thanks, Corey, for finding an easy code for me to figure out. And look at that. There's Orban rum in here, even though there's no blood floss. Perfect. And there's more whale oil. Okay, insert it and get more. So now we can blow up that wall and get all the free goods from the black market. Throw it. Okay, please tell me it won't. Oh, God, lady, I'm sorry.
I'll just eat the losses. No sense in dying for this.
Lady, I'm so sorry. You do not deserve that, I know. But I hate I had to do that to you. I feel kind of bad, but hey, at the same time I don't. Just lucky I didn't kill her. Be glad I didn't kill you. Bullets, crossbow, sleep darts, yep. There we go. Oh, this is the ticket booth. Yeah, I got that key from the black market. Yeah, I can collect all the money. Another blueprint. Pyrosonic casing. I have no idea what that is. See what we got. Silver ingots. Look at all these coins. I'm wealthy. Note to employees. Oh, this is about the key. To find one, it'll be in the black market. Wow. Just say this is easy. I haven't encountered one target inside this place. I wasn't paying attention to what the actual building was. Unnerving target. Enemies sometimes drop grenades. Okay, nah. Okay, somebody's coming, so I better get something ready. Probably a stun mine or something. The Howlers. Nothing but a bunch of cutthroats. Never worked a day in their life. Okay, better get these ready. Oh, God, here they come. There's two of them.
Hello? Wake up. He's out cold.
Come on.
Better have a look.
Got you. All right. I think that's it. So this is not even like the first. This is just the first part of the mission completed. So we got a lot more to go, people. So hang in there. Lower Aventa. We have to go to Upper Aventa. I don't even think this is even the mansion area yet.
I can see Jindosh's mansion from here. The carriage line is blocked. I'll have to unlock the gate.
Of course. I bet Jindosh ordered this from his men. You know, to prevent anybody from going past the Upper Aventa district. Either that or he just wants to look out the window and see me struggle from a distance. Gate codes. Ah, great. He probably can see me from over there somewhere. Well, guess what? I'm coming for...
My nerves are shot.
No! Come here. That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it. Even though I did get sighted, but hey. I did what I could, alright? Aventa District. I might have missed, I think I might have missed the lowered Aventa District, but whatever. I'm pretty sure this gate's closed off, but I'll just go look anyway. Actually, yeah, I possessed into one of the rats. That's why there's, yep, a vent. Whoa. Okay, yeah, come on over here. And I'm gonna blink right behind you. Got you. That'd be so cool if this actually existed. I would love that so much. Is there an apartment I can maybe go inside? Yes, there is. And there's a bloodfly infestation. They're all over that body. I hate that buzzing noise. I hate it. God, move! Okay, bend time. And blink behind him. Hurry. Ah, shit. Come on. Come on, hurry it up.
Let me guess.
God, just turn around. Alright, I got him. I don't know how he saw me through that dang wall. I think that was just a glitch. He must see that that dead body up there. What the hell? He just went inside the dang... He just went inside the dang apartment. Like, okay, let's go check out these bloodflies. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. Well, you certainly are brave. I'll give you some credit on that. But you aren't brave enough. And look, a rewire tool. Perfect. I could just go back there and use it on the alarm. Or maybe the, maybe the wall of light. Maybe there's another way of doing it, like I've been saying. Oh, God. Oh, my God! Shoot it! Okay. They all died from that, except for these. Too busy laying their nests inside these bodies. I'm gonna burn you alongside the next nest I run into. Yep. Oh, God! Did I get it? No, I did not. Shit. Get him. That's a big one. That's a big swarm. Where is it? Oh, look at this. Silver Hound statue. 150 coins. Wow. Even though it was silver, just imagine the gold. Dang, I almost missed that. Clockwork Soldiers sold at auction. Why would you want to buy a soldier? Clockwork Soldier. I bet you those things could turn on you. God, that's a big freaking nest. Thing was ginormous. Yeah, I had a feeling that there'd be one in here. Kill him. God almighty! It doesn't probably do anything to these flies. Okay, do I have... No, I do not. Not yet. I don't have it yet. God, is there another blood fly I'm hearing? There's another infestation inside there. Okay, let's possession into one of them. Wherever this other one was. Okay, take this.
Jindosh, yep. Jindosh himself. Come on, kill him!
This is a corrupt one. Zephyr. Ugh. God, just kill this stupid blood fly. Where is it? It's buzzing around my dang head. Yes, okay. Get it. Zephyr. I think I actually got... I've heard of that one. You take more damage, yeah. Your speed is increased while walking and sprinting. God, that place is ginormous. It's probably another way of getting inside. Yeah, it's another way of getting inside. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna go through the real entrance. How many enemies are inside this building? There's one typing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Come here, you. Take a little nap. You've earned it. Dr. Hypatia resigned from the Grand Palace. Alright. Good. Maybe that was the right move for her to do.
I'm tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
As long as it takes. Okay, there's more. Another bone charm and... How many guards? 1. Pretty sure there's another one. 2. Okay. Good thing he was mumbling to himself. You couldn't hear his friend getting pacified. Okay, whatever.
Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Looks like he had a freaking bruise on his face. Yeah. Must have gotten a fight. Good. This guy's actually been through the action. Okay, there's something else. That guy up there looks like he's sleeping. Yeah, he's sleeping. Hieronymus Blas? I think that's how you say his name. The Clanker. The Clanker's off. The Clankers, the Howlers, the Eyeless. Wait. The astounding work of the Clockwork Soldiers. Ugh, God almighty. What are these people thinking that this would be a good idea? Okay, I'm gonna remove that here in a second. Or I could rewire it, but I'm afraid I'm gonna kill the person out there. Liquid, sustenance. I think I've heard of that one. Drinking from a fountain restores health. Nah. I don't even get hit that much, so there's really no point. I think that's plenty of the rune and bone charms. Let me just take care of this guy up here, and then that should be it. Then we can go to his mansion. Nothing in here. Just toiletries. Another blueprint. Alloy polarization. Whatever the heck that means. Gate code. 692. Perfect. There's the key for the side alley. Let's put you in an even deeper sleep. I'm gonna throw this over the railing so nobody would even decide to even get another one and wonder where it is. Ah! Down you go. 692. Alright. Wait, did I get the, Yes, I did. I'm gonna save the rewire tool. Wait, do I have one? Okay, I got one. Probably gonna save it for his mansion, if there's even one considered in there. Next stop, his mansion. Hopefully he won't be expecting me here. Oh, this place is huge. This place is massive. But there probably won't be as much as I think there'll be. Now let me check out this one little way, yeah, that I saw down there. Hope I can make it. Ah! I was on the edge of death there. Yeah, it's just nothing. Except just an alternate way of getting over. Yep, just an alternate way.
I've known people like Jindosh. Broken children who'd cut up cats to see how they worked.
Let's not mention the little kid who went crazy when he saw Kirin Jindosh's invention for him or her. My predicament, him or her, is probably, you know, living in an insane asylum. My little predicament, but anyway, let's just enter.
Jindosh, it's time to pay for what you've done, and maybe I can find Sokolov.
Wow. Look at that, he's just, you know, waiting for somebody to come through and say hello. Oh man, I'm already getting a nervous feeling about this.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold. If you're here by appointment, then proceed and bide your time. Otherwise, I'd be remiss if I didn't inform you about the defensive mechanisms employed here, which are quite formidable. Many have entered without invitation, for reasons as myriad as the fish in the ocean. But of those who've dared to explore further, very few have found their way back out.
I should say this is gonna feel like Saw almost, because he's probably watching me from a hidden monitor somewhere, and probably just telling me, or should say, giving me a heads up of what's yet to come. The people Clockwork Soldiers, more than likely, and some of the guards, and the things he's probably got installed inside of his home.
There are monsters lurking in the ocean, and in palaces.
Good predicament there. Alright. And look, he's got speakers. So, you know what? One less voice to hear.
Someone setting off explosives in my home?
Jindosh.
My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kirin Jindosh, but you must know that. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the gallery.
Damn, you know how much money he probably has if he owns all these antiques and displays and stuff? Alright, another voice is getting ready to be shattered.
Stranger?
I have no choice but to hit that, but...
A stranger marches into my home and promptly begins blowing everything to bits. How rude. But I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose. More than that.
Oh, this ought to be fun.
Engineering itself. Well, the machine should enter.
I got a sword too. I'm not afraid to use it. It's like you're number one, the very first soldier clockwork that Jindosh made. It's watching me. I come in peace. Can you show me where Jindosh is?
I expected the courtesy of seeing you by this point.
Up the stairs, I'm assuming? I don't need help, I just... Well... Good day to you, my tall man. Okay, that's a restricted area. That's a restricted area. And I don't know if you noticed or read some of the tips on the menu screen, but apparently you can activate a rewiring tool on its leg, and it'll fight for you. And the chaos, if you destroy a clockwork, it doesn't count. It doesn't count as, you know, your chaos meter or level. The amount of, you know, damage and, you know, killing instincts that you put on your enemies. So that doesn't really count, which is good. And they have exploits. I'm sure, well, everything has an exploit. Nobody's invincible. And look at that. The game must just really understand me. You don't mind if I rob from you, do you? Yeah, he clearly doesn't care. A stun mine. I should say maybe I can use that against the clockwork. Stun them in its place. And maybe I can use the rewire tool on its leg when it's vulnerable. And he clearly likes his privacy, that's for sure. Alright, anything else? I think that's it for now. This ought to be an interesting part of the level. Alright. You know what, let's destroy this while we're at it. Okay. So I destroyed a good chunk of his monitors for now. Look at him. The corridor that leads to the laboratory seems impassable. Find another way.
Now that I see you, I've worked out who you are. Not a hired cutthroat. Your clothes are too fine. And a
aristocratic thrill seeker? That's closer. You've trained with weapons formally, but you're not a salon fencer. There's a bit of back alley in your movements. All that, and only one man ever wore that mask, to my knowledge. Welcome, Royal Protector.
Obviously, you're pleased with yourself. Do you know why I'm here?
I'd assume my involvement with the Duke brought you to my door. Or maybe you're after washed-up Anton Sokolov, comfortably residing in the assessment chamber. Either way, come find me and take whatever it is you seek. But if you fall, I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection and study. Until either comes to pass, your secret is safe with me.
I'll see you soon, Jindosh.
Until then. Clockwork Soldiers, there's an interloper in my home.
Oh no. Okay, they're sleeping. And you know what? This is probably a good time to... Well, actually, you know what? They're sleeping. I ain't gonna bother them. I ain't gonna bother them when it's sleeping. Hopefully that won't wake them up. Go back down. There's that one over there. So...
Achievement completed another full instruction set.
I think I might have to get rid of this one.
Remove this playback. Final field test.
Actually, let's, yeah, it's got eyes in the back of its head. Alright, let's use a stun mine on this thing. See what it does.
Okay, trigger exploration grid.
One of my Clockwork Soldiers from the sound of it. Surprising, given your age.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about. There's plenty more. Plenty more. I'll use a rewiring tool on maybe one of them if there's a lot of soldiers around. Other than that, I'm not really gonna bother. Protector on the run. Okay, Jindosh Mansion. Not like it really matters, because I'm not really gonna look at it.
Simplification, I assure you.
I'm just gonna hit this configuration. That way nobody can come through here and I won't expect, you know, unexpected guards and soldiers. There's another one.
Sounds like someone's in the building. Should we wake the Clockwork?
It'll wake up on its own if a fight breaks out. They're blind, but they can still hear.
Oh great, he's got an art pylon in here. I don't know if you seen the art pylon from Death to the Outsider. It was in the bank job. It's apparently it's this electrical current, you know, circular machine that if you get near it, it just zaps you and it's an instant kill. Very dangerous contraption.
Happy to know they might be listening to us. Can they understand what we're saying?
No. No more than an audio machine can.
The space behind the walls.
Thank God I can go through one of these windows.
I sense you. I know where you are.
So yeah, this is going to be like Saw almost. Except we're not, you know, going through these disturbing and gory like puzzles. Okay, there's the other one.
Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon.
Oh no. Please don't. Please don't. I got that thing to deal with and that guard. The Clockwork should be okay as long as I don't make much noise.
Die out there. Might be hard to clean up. The smell, you see.
See, look at that. Be careful.
I love to sit there, smoking and sketching out new ideas.
Snuff box. Technology and New Age. Sokolov's. So I should say, Kirin's copying Sokolov, or maybe Sokolov is his mentor and his teacher. That's what my guess is. Okay, so that's what this leads to. Just an open window. Why not? Some of these configurations make me a little nervous.
This is how it works.
Oh, I don't want to get squished. Okay, just let me on the other side. Good. Okay, let me pull this again.
The pleasure of things set into motion, from the bright red birth of the cosmos to your last shuddering breath.
See, God, I'm just so nervous of getting squished. I was really lucky there.
That mask you wear is exquisite. I detect Piero Joplin's hand in it. He made it, didn't he? But not alone. There's another style there, one I don't recognize.
Hello? Anybody?
Yes, there is somebody. Okay, let's dispose of you. If there's an open window, let's just put him in this chair. Why not? Okay, I think the only way of dealing with this is probably to bend time. Alright, here we go. Oh, dang it. I keep hitting the wrong... No. Bend time. Alright, be fast. Run away.
I just measured your weight in 2 areas at almost the same time. Just how did you do that?
Magic. Might as well have a feast while I'm at it. Maybe this was prepared for me. And only for me. Since nobody was smart enough to get this far. I'm assuming this is for the arc pylon, so this might be a bit of a waste. The rewire tool on that. Do not use elevator between 3 and 7. I need my 4 hours of sleep. Okay, so this guy... Yeah, he should say he's a somewhat all-nighter. How he was able to construct all this, I got no idea. How did blood flies get down here?
Royal Protector, was that your explosive that just went off, or one of my clockworks? Did you hear that?
What's the difference? I mean, everything's gonna die except me. So this guy, I should say, was like a roamer as well.
Let's see.
Agile recovery. Recover from falls slightly quicker. Yeah.
What was it?
I could just shoot that elevator so nobody could use it. No. I'm just gonna continue the way I've been doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing this. Wait a minute. Alright, I'm just making sure that there's no guard around. Except for that one over there.
You think at these prices,
the man wouldn't keep us waiting.
There's only one Kirin Jindosh. He can charge whatever he likes. Besides, you're rich enough to afford a couple of the Clockworks. I happen to know you've doubled your fortune since the Duke took over the silver mines.
Lower wages means higher profits, but it's my time that's precious. I'm not used to waiting.
Neither am I. When was the last time someone had me waiting for more than an hour? I can't remember. It's almost titillating.
How many Clockworks did you say there were? It's a numbered set, if I recall.
It is indeed, but 36, 46? Very exclusive, whatever the count. Everyone at the Garden Club will be green with envy.
I wonder who will live here in this place after I've passed from the world. How long will the intricate parts continue to function?
There he goes again. Who do you suppose he's talking to?
It explains the delay at least. If there is a break-in, I hope the Clockworks deal with it quickly. I'm tired of waiting for Jindosh.
It's a big mansion. What do you expect? Okay, are you two gonna move, or... Actually, might as well just do this on my own. Okay, lay down. So he got an invitation. This guy's clearly wealthy enough to come inside and mingle. Unlike me, where I'm just mingling. The astounding... Okay, I read that. Okay, well, might as well knock you out. Okay, this is... So that's the waiting room, the one I was just inside of. Put you in the corner. Make it look like you had a buzz or something. Like here, and probably even drinks. That guy probably has some very expensive, like, that rat tincture stuff. Or down. Hide you behind the couch. Okay, well, okay. Better move you somewhere else. Really?
You confronted the infamous killer Dowd, only to let him escape. But rumors can never be trusted.
Yeah. Whatever. Shut up! Shut up, you. Hey, if you don't say a word, I won't. Shut up! Never hit women, people. Never. Never, ever, ever. Hello? Oh my goodness! Where did you come from? Man, I'm getting lucky here. Just stop showing up out of nowhere. I don't like that. Pass out in the kitchen. Okay, there's nobody else down here, I don't think. Well, except for you. Let's put you right here. I should say a good chunk of these, guys are already subdued. The ones downstairs, but who knows how many there are. There's a veteran over there. Here, another Clockwork.
Be careful. This was devised to test the limits of the Clockwork Soldiers. Quite dangerous.
So Anton's in there.
Sokolov, that old nag, is around here somewhere.
And that Clockwork's, I'm assuming, guarding him. Anybody on the other side?
Remove display back after the final field test.
Okay, I'm gonna get her. Gotcha. Alright, you're coming with me. Sleep with the other wealthy folks. We have some new friends when you wake up. Wall of Light. Sokolov, I'll come back for you. Just be careful. Do not get too close. Agile Will. Possession lasts slightly longer. Yeah, let's get that one.
We're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. You feel pride, anticipation.
I feel happy. I guess we'll go to the guest area. I'll come back for you.
You're the most dangerous man in the Empire. I have learned much from watching you die.
Alright. Well, I guess we can go through here. Hopefully there's nobody up here waiting for me. And of course there is. I mean, what else was I expecting? I wonder if I'm on the other side of that, no, I'm not on the other side. What am I talking about? Alright. What about through here?
Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Okay, there's another one through there. Oh no, she's gonna see that window. Or being open.
Something's amiss, then I just can't get comfortable.
So he says, keep alert. And I says, I am alert. I've been alert. And he says, yeah, but this time I really mean it.
Okay, teleport behind her. Hopefully there's nobody on the other side waiting for me.
Not today.
Make this quick. Come on. Make it. Yes. Alright. Okay, you're mine. A lot of them have helmets on. So I definitely can't, you know, get a headshot. Or a face shot, whatever. It's just gonna ricochet off their helmet. God, I gotta be careful. Oh, dang. Look at this. 2 grenades.
Turns out professional killers come through my door, only to expire begging for mercy, crying out for release after only a few hours.
That's great to know. Now, can you let me concentrate? Alright. It's Clockwork. What's in here? Besides a Clockwork. Right now, nobody. I got 2 stun mines. Okay, rewire. That's good. It's always good to see some of those. Oh, look, another one. I don't know how I saw that. I hear a bone charm. Sounds like it's right below me. Gotta figure out how to get down there.
Though I confess sleep usually eludes me, my mind won't stop turning.
Letter from Duke Abel.
Ramsey and the Crown Killer were just the start. I need to break down Delilah's remaining allies. Jindosh, the Duke, all of them.
Now, if I want that, I'm gonna have to dispose of you. So you know what? I think I might use a rewire. If I can even implant it.
Machine switching to alternative override.
Let's just make sure there's nobody hanging around here.
One of the finest views in all Karnaca.
Dang right, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Imagine at nighttime.
Opportunity to back charge second coil.
Okay, now let me destroy this. Silver cameo. 150. Now. There's probably a painting around here. They're just teasing me with this canvas.
When it plays, check central rotor.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just, you know, testing them, see what they do. Can I go out? I want to see if I can actually, you know, go out.
It's a long way down.
Yeah, no need to remind. Okay, I think I might go over here first. Like I said, I want to work my way up. I clearly haven't finished. And look at that. Stickies. Okay, this must be the, that must be where he's located. In this room. And of course it's locked. It's breakable, but I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to cause any attention. Because there are Clockworks in there, and I don't want to...
One of my Clockwork Soldiers. I'll have...
Wait, wait, wait. Wait, you're telling me one of the soldiers that I rewired ended up killing one of them? Question is, where did it kill him?
All movements are linked. Everything has a purpose. It's all connected, you see.
You're there, I must have got teleported to the next room.
Layback for detection registered.
Whoa! Okay, apparently I did. Screw it.
Layback if the machine is over. Another Clockwork down. Each of those costs a princely sum, I assure you.
If they don't cost towards my, get that out of the way, I want that plaque. It's alright if those things sight me, I guess. There's one on the bed. Conditioning Sokolov. Yep, it is his teacher.
What kind of sadistic joke is this?
Render
There's
Kirin
another choice here.
Render him unconscious. An electroshock machine. Oh, so I think that can erase his memory, like turn him into a dumbass.
Assuming Jindosh's electroshock machine works. Not sure I'd call it mercy.
Like turn him into a moron. I think that's what they probably suggesting I do. Be my guest. I cannot wait for that. Any soldier up here? I wonder if it actually, if he gets lost in this mansion. I think I might be on the other side of that. Yeah, I kind of recognize this little layout a little bit. Alright. So that thing, I should say, is unturned, is... Yeah, I should say that one you can't turn off. So avoid that way at all costs.
Shifting the walls and floors as if you were born here. Clever. Or are you just moving things at random?
Yeah, that too. That and finding all the notes while I'm at it.
Jindosh cannot be allowed to live.
Or he cannot be allowed to be smart again. Erase his memory and he will be no threat. If I do the full game, I'll probably end up killing him. I might probably do the same of what I'm getting ready to do when I get a hold of him. But other than that, I think I'll probably just let him be. Have a heart and spare him. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. Look at that. I look upon the craftsman. I need to figure out how to get that bone charm. That one's the hardest to get, the black ones. Did I go through here? I don't think I did.
That's it. Closer and closer. I'm waiting.
Another stun mine. I already read that. See, there's a lot of letters. I don't think you get an achievement for finding all of it, but... Rewire, that's good. I'm just gonna... Okay. Should say this is kind of the...
Lord Protector, you found me. You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything as you die.
I can pretty much hear his... I can pretty much hear his actual voice now.
Dispatch this intruder.
I hear his actual voice talking, not on the speaker. I think I'll come back. Right now, I want to try and figure out how to get that bone charm. Let me just see if I can... Maybe there's like a little secret way.
You might think you're going to destroy me, but you'll only end up teaching me, adding to my studies.
Oh look, something else.
Brianna Ashworth.
She must be a key figure to all this somewhat.
I've made so many things, this house not the least among them. But I suppose it's my Clockwork Soldiers I'll be remembered for. So many events in motion, each exerting subtle gravity. With Delilah, a new empire could be drawn, and all the old barriers broken. Much could be accomplished. My Clockwork Soldiers have played their part, but each costs more coin than a wealthy man sees in a lifetime. It could take years to find a solution on my own. But if Sokolov can be tamed, together we might refine the process, making new clockworks at a fraction of the cost. Whether I seduce my old teacher with the thrill of discovery, or whether I'm forced to apply the clamps to his flesh and turn on the voltage, no matter.
This guy's sick. This guy is sick. I might turn it one last time. See if there's any new... No, that's it. Okay, so there is a bit of a secret.
Behold, mighty Corvo takes up common thievery. Quite a career change for you, Royal Protector. But you've lost your title, haven't you?
So there's a bit of a secret. Pretty much, you know, if I keep configuring one of these solutions, I might have the solution figured out. Yep, I got it. Alright. Fleet Fighter. This better be a good one. Your movement is not slow when your weapons are Seriously. Whatever. Just equip it. Alright, let's go back up. Now let's go inside that, that workshop of his. This right here is cool. That's impressive. Okay, I need one more rune. Then I have semblance. So I need to find the configuration to get myself down there. Come on. Where's the lever? This freaking workshop is a damn maze.
This
Feels
must
like a
be the
maze.
electroshock machine Jindosh mentioned.
So once I get him in that thing, his memory's fried. His brain would be fried once I get him in that thing.
Come out and end this trivial game of cat and mouse. I have important work to do.
No! Okay, I need to get downstairs. Yeah, get me downstairs.
You're somewhere few have gone. The very innards of the marvelous machine.
Okay. That's pretty much where I, came out of the great view, room. His bedroom. There's the key. Actually, go ahead and unlock it. Yep. The hatch. Okay, get that rune. Get it. Letter from Delilah. Okay, I'm gonna semblance inside Kirin. Get him down here. Or get him inside that machine. Anything down here besides these little coins? He's got a dead body in here. I'm assuming the guy tried to pretty much do what I do. He's trying to, escape the place just like I am. But apparently failed. Got plenty of stun mines. I'll probably get ready to use it on one of them upstairs. Yeah. Okay, I gotta find the lever. Dang, where is it? Come on, where is it? Right there. No! You bastard!
Alright, enough of this. Come out and face me.
I will once I find the elevator towards you. Alright, let's do it. Let's go up there, semblance, and then get him. Fry his brain.
Completed another full instruction set. Playback for detection registered.
2 rats. They're probably there for a good reason. Up to his office. These rats are here for a good reason. Okay. Semblance, I totally forgot to purchase that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, semblance. Human possession. Alright, that's what I'm getting ready to use it on.
Return to idle.
There he is.
Begin scouting the vicinity.
Yes.
Now that your last moments, the last. You're too good at destroying my masterpieces. Each one costs a fortune,
The machine is experiencing uncertainty.
Get that plaque. Now come over here. Come over here, Kirin.
Playback for detection registered.
Come over here, Kirin.
Playback for detection
Nope.
registered. The machine concludes here, and nothing further is amiss.
You know what? Fine. I'll come to you. Now let's go. This is awesome. This is just great. I'm not holding his face like I normally would in Death of the Outsider. Okay. Render him unconscious. Now let's take him down there. Take him downstairs and fry his brain. Now I gotta figure out how to get this thing working. So it ain't over yet. Damn it. Either that or I have to power this thing up. I'm assuming this is probably the way of doing it. Yeah. Free up more space. Draw the least power.
The other lab machines are draining away too much electricity.
I should say anatomy should be the first one. Anatomy and... what? I don't want to accidentally kill Kirin. Especially when I have to fry his brain. Because, you know, he can still die. Don't forget that. He can still die. Where's that other... yeah, other stun mon?
Playback indicates some detection without certainty.
Ah, of course, he's going this way. Come on. Over here. Over here, come on. Perfect. Alright, this is where we do it. This is where we do it. We're gonna go back upstairs and collect up all the stuff that was around as well. Okay, so what was the solution? Anatomy and woodcraft. Okay, that was sheer luck. Okay, let's power this and then... actually, let's listen to the autograph. I know, you're getting excited. Sorry.
Anton Sokolov, once the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. In your prime, the most sought-after painter in all the Empire. My hero in younger days. Now, my puppet.
If you're going to use this inelegant-looking device against me, get on with it, Jindosh. Though I'm not sure what you hope to accomplish. I must admit to feeling a bit of professional curiosity as to the function of the apparatus.
Patience, friend, patience. The sequence of events is important. You'll come to understand my electroshock machine, but when? Before or after that light leaves your eyes? And where does it go when it disappears? Who will tell me that?
Has anyone ever loved the sound of his own voice as much as you do, Kirin? Perhaps the device could tell us that.
No, sadly, it cannot. But what it can do is take from you the thing you love the most. Your precious intellect. If you won't agree to collaborate on the next Clockwork prototype, I'll use the device on that brain of yours, Sokolov.
I refuse. If I'm to be a drooling idiot, at least I won't be bothered by any more of your rambling theories.
Okay. Time to make him an idiot.
Not enough power.
What? I thought it wasn't. You just said it was enough. Anatomy and... let's try optics. Nope, not enough power.
The electroshock machine should work now.
That's not enough power. Let's try weaponry. Anatomy, I know that one's right.
electroshock machine should work now.
That's not enough power. Or let's just test it.
No! You don't know what you're doing! Anything! I'll give you anything you want! Stop! Don't do this! So much will be lost! An age of advancement!
Try to make more Clockwork Soldiers now, Grand Inventor.
And if I combine the acid against a copper plate, what does it do?
So he's a dumbbell now. He's not smart anymore.
I knew that a moment ago. Had an idea. But it's gone now.
Okay. I should say he should be a little sweeter now. Not some mad inventor. Alright, what's next? Okay, I gotta get Sokolov. I think there's one little part I have not explored. Well, up there. And, you know, it's actually kind of, you know, it's actually kind of cute him acting like that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Kill me. Please make me die.
Tempting, but no.
Hello? I believe I've lost something very precious. Please help me find it.
God, look at this painting. I'm assuming that's Anton. Conditioning Sokolov. Another one? This is from Brianna. I should say Brianna might be another figure we might have to deal with later on. Okay. I think that's it. Light along the inverse curve. Oh, wait, nope. Dry bloodfly husk and a blueprint. Alright. Okay, now let's go get Sokolov. Wait, I think I'm on the other side. Look, I'm on the other side of it. Alright. So now it's with us. It's probably going to be a pain getting out of here. Yep, I didn't forget about you. Let's go. Another conditioning. Oh, well, I guess I don't have any. I'll try and use the spring razors.
Okay, the machine has detected something.
Crap!
The machine has entered combat.
Get him! Come on!
Enemy attack. Detached.
That's it. Number 5. These things don't count towards my chaos, but it does count as me getting sighted. So, simply because of that, I'll let it slide. So that's how I get in there. And see Sokolov. You know who that is? Yep, the Crown Killer. Note to Anton. Wrinkled gray, whiskered rat. Let's close that. You won't have to look at that again.
Sokolov.
would have to be you. Perhaps Megan came for you in Dunwall. But Jindosh,
He's alive, but I burned his mind out. Used one of his machines against him.
well, that's the Corvo I remember.
Alright. So he's just sleeping. I thought he actually died for a second. Like we just went through all that. And he just decided to die on us. Don't get squished, whatever you do. Okay. Now let's go. Let's get out of here. Oh god. I see soldiers. Okay, well.
Wait,
No. Use this, hurry up.
Sing hagfish on the line. Martha, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been seen.
Ah, okay, let's just get rid of these guys. Okay, there's one. I don't think I looted in here. Nope. Might as well take some of these guys' wishes. I think I might rewire this. Let's just do that. In case they decide to chase after me. It's on my side now. See? It's with me now. And Sokolov. Alright, here we come. Get ready to see the daylight once more. I hope I can go out there with, you know, him on my shoulder. Alright, good. Thank God. I wouldn't be surprised if he fell out of the dang seat. Oh, great. Somebody's waiting for us. There's someone down there. Hopefully it's the civilians. Okay. Actually, come over here. Let me zap you. Come on. What the shit? Don't tell me they're immune to it. That ain't fair. Hope they didn't see me. Dang, they could see through the window too. Dang, nice detail on that. I'm afraid it's not gonna get her through the glass. Oh my god, are you serious? It's another one. Look, she's sitting up there. I think I might kill her. A witch. Huh. Wow. How unexpected of you guys to come around. Okay, one of them had a note. It's from Delilah. So this is her doing. Heather and Kai. Maria, Heather, and Kai. I should say Delilah's also a witch herself. I don't know if they're considered immortal or dead. Like, I don't know if they're considered human people. I don't know anything about witchcraft. Anyway, let's get out of here. I've already had enough of this level.
You did it. How is he?
Frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
All right.
Ooh, that was a fun level. 50 detections. Dang. Okay then. There's no way I was sighted that many times. I missed a blueprint apparently. I don't know where that was, but whatever. Alright, here we are, back on the Dreadful Whale. So that's it, hope you enjoy, and I will see you on the next video for where we go through another, trip to the void. In is out.